Hello everyone. If you're watching this video right now, more than likely you know who I am, but for those who don't, my name is John. Uh, and I've really been wanting to do a video here recently that it's really been nagging on me. And the other day I was going to do one, and then I jumped through the fucking window. But now I think is a really good time to talk about it. So I really don't have anything planned for this, and I really don't know. I have a central idea, but it's something that I really wanted to say for a while, and it's something that, I did a video a while back. I'm not going to say which video it was. You can find it on the channel, but it was a very, very deep and emotional video for me. And there were several of you guys who saw that, and you were very, very supportive of that. So thank you for those who were there and who supported me. So if you want to try to find it, you can find it on the channel, but I'm not going to leave a direct link. But I think it is so important to do videos like that, especially for me, because this to me is much more than just sitting down doing video games all day. And a lot of the times that's what I think people think that I do is I sit in my room and I play games all day long. And the reality is it's just not that. And even beyond the games, I want to let you guys know that I'm a person. I very much am just a person, which it sounds like something a bigger YouTuber would say, but that I have very personal experiences. And I think that it's very important for you to know that a lot of the things you guys deal with, I deal with as well. Though they might not be the same exact things by any means, I experience things, and I think it's important that you know that I go through things in my life, things that are extremely difficult and things that are not easy. But I need you to know that, and I think it's good to make these videos for that reason. One thing that I really struggled with when I was starting YouTube was, or when I started 2 years ago, was I didn't want to tell anybody because at the time I was in school. And for me personally, a lot of the stuff that I like to do is not by any means the norm. Everything in my town is very much you either work in the oil field or you do something else. You go off to school. It's not you sit in the room and record YouTube videos and hope to make that hope that gets you some income so that you can be stable in your life. It's not something that by any means was acceptable or is acceptable where I am right now. So whenever I started YouTube, I didn't really want to tell anybody. My friends knew, but I didn't want to let my parents know that I was actually fully dedicated to make YouTube a thing that I actually wanted to pursue on a day-to-day basis and hopes of it becoming something more than me just playing games, because they would laugh in my face. And a lot of the times I would try to sit there and I'd try to sit there and say, oh no, they wouldn't. Maybe I should tell them. And it was about a year and a half in that I finally decided to tell my parents that YouTube was a big reason that I left college. And I told one of my parents. My mom was not happy. Now, my mom is a very, very supportive woman. By all means, I love my mom to death. She was not supportive of my decision for this. Matter of fact, I remember it in detail. We were in the backyard sitting on a swing, and I was sitting there telling my mom, okay, mom, or my mom more or less asked me, okay, John, what do you want to do? And she said it so horribly. I joke about it now, but it really hurt my feelings at the time. She said, John, you are about to be 21 years old, and you're just staying at home. You need to do something with your life. And it hit me so incredibly hard. And I'm really calm about it right now, but at the time it really hurt my feelings. But I thought that it would be the proper time to tell her that I wanted to pursue YouTube as a career. So I didn't hold back. I said it right off the bat. I said, Mom, I want to make YouTube a thing. And I stopped her right before she said anything because she made a face like she smiled. And it made me so angry. But I stopped her. I said, listen, Mom, I know this isn't a thing that this is a thing that 1 in a million people get to do. But I didn't think she realized that I don't want 1 million subs. I don't want thousands of views. I just want to be able to make this a stable thing where I could put food on my table. And my mom looked at me and said, John, it's time to be serious. You can't do this. And my mom more or less at the time told me that she did not have my back on this, and that really my mom was the only one who was supporting. The rest of my family members do not agree with what I'm doing here on YouTube. They're not outright saying that I should stop, but every time that I go out and say, all right, I'm going to go home and do a video, they give me very, very bad looks. And I can imagine that they talk about me when I leave. And the only reason that I feel comfortable saying this is because I'm very confident none of them are going to watch this video. which is why I'm comfortable saying it. Now, the reason that I'm actually bringing this up is for a bigger reason. For you guys, life is extremely difficult. Believe me, by every means, I know what it is. I'm not claiming to have a terrible life. I am by every means blessed in a lot of ways, but I for sure know that life can be extremely difficult. But I want to be someone to tell you guys, if you haven't heard it before, you need to do what you want to do. All right? And you can't be put into this mindset of this is the norm and you do what the norm does because it's just what happens in life. I'm here to tell you, it's not like that. It does not have to be like that. With that in mind, don't quit going to college to do YouTube if it's not something you fully want to do. But put YouTube to the side for a second. It's even not about YouTube. You need to do what you love. And you need to love what you do. You can't just bend to what society thinks you're supposed to do. It's not it. It is not it. I love what I do here. I love it. I look around and I see the setup that I have. It makes me so incredibly happy. But the thing is, I don't make any money doing this. But it's something that I love to do. And it's something that I want to express with you guys. We're only on this planet for a little bit of time, and then we die. We actually heard that off a movie. No, I heard that off somebody on YouTube, but didn't hear what it was. It was off a show. And it's true. We're here for a little bit. You gotta do what you love. You gotta do what you love, even if it means that you're going to have some hard pass. I was sitting there listening to an inspirational speech by, I believe it was Will Smith. Yeah, Will Smith was saying it. And he was saying, I would rather fail than fall back on something that I know will work. And that just hits me. That you have to be uncomfortable. And that sounds so weird. Now I'm kind of branching off in an area that I'm not talking very well in. But you got to take risk. You got to be happy. So if you being happy makes you take risk, take risk. Risk it all. And it's a very, very dangerous thing to say because it's just what you have to do. It's just what you have to do to be happy. And that's what I wanted to say. I'm not very good at getting the ideas out of my head to you guys, but I just want to express that don't do what you are doing because it's what somebody else wants you to do. Do what you do because you love what you do. Take the risk. Do what you love. I don't know. It's been eating on me. And believe me, the whole YouTube thing, that thing was just one incident. Do what you love, no matter what. And I think for that one, I'm gonna leave this one here. Sorry if I didn't go too much in detail, but I just wanted to say it. Be brave. Be strong. And if you want it, go for it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.